Hey Bebe, this is Joe from betterbirdies.com, and today we're going to look at your golf swing with the driver. First thing I really like to see in the setup position with any club is how your feet and your shoulders and your club head are all aligned straight at your target. This is going to allow you to hit your balls right on target, and it's going to make it a lot easier to make good golf shots. Let's go ahead and start this golf swing. So as you take the club back, you do take the club a little bit outside of your hands, which isn't too much of a problem as long as you can get it back down in your hands right here. So ideally we'd like to see this club head right there on your hands and then take it up, but we can deal with that. That's not too bad. So let's go ahead and continue the swing. So now we're at the top of the backswing, and you definitely recovered from that. So really, I wouldn't change anything with your backswing. It's actually perfect. As long as you can get in this position up here, that is perfect. So now let's begin the downswing. So like I said, now you can see the club head right on your hands, and that's perfect. Can't do much better than that, and that's going to allow you to hit the ball dead straight. No hook, no slice, perfect. So let's go ahead and keep continuing. Again, great follow through. Alright, so from this angle, there's not too much wrong with the golf swing. It's pretty good, but let's go ahead and check out the other angle. Alright, from right here. So the first thing I see is great ball position right off the instep of the left foot. Perfect. But the one thing that I might want to see you do a little bit more is this right here. Your spine angle is basically straight up and down. Ideally, and I'll show you this a little bit more later in the golf swing, we'd want it to be a little bit, specifically with the driver, a little bit more at an angle like that. What that's going to be able to do is help you hit the ball up high into the air. So let's go ahead and start this golf swing. So you begin to take it back. Alright, and right here, this is where the problem is. Your spine is actually pointed to the right up there. And that is not where we want it to be. All this is going to do is have you hit the ball straight into the ground, especially with a driver. So you will not be able to get this ball into the air at all. One thing that I like to look at is this swing right here. This is Colt Knost, and he is actually leading the PGA Tour in driving accuracy. So let's check out his spine. His spine is actually pointed that towards the upper left at the top of his backswing, whereas yours was pointed this way. So this basically would make an X. It means you should not be doing that. You should have your spine tilted more like that, like Colt's. Alright, so let's go back to your swing. So again, at the top of your backswing, we want your spine tilted this way instead of to the right. And to do that, you're just going to have to focus on that in the middle of your swing, and at the setup position, you're going to want to start with a little bit of tilt this way. Alright, so let's continue the downswing. So pretty good downswing right here. Your hands are basically even with the ball, which is pretty good for a driver. But again, it's not going to go up into the air unless we have this spine tilted a little bit towards the left. And there you are. So let me show you one more thing that I'd like to show you. So at the top of your backswing, I want you to watch this foot right here. See how you pick it up right there? That actually is a little like Arnold Palmer. One of the great golfers, watch his foot right there. See how he lifts it up a little bit right there at the top of his backswing? That's how you're going to get a lot of distance. So you and Arnold Palmer actually have this very similar movement with your left heel. Now another thing. So one of the things that I recognized your problem was that you're not hitting the ball high enough, especially with the driver. So to do that, we're going to have to tilt your spine a little bit to the back, and we're also going to make sure you have it teed up the correct height. So the correct height with your driver is going to be about this much. So we're going to want about half the ball above the head of the driver and about the other half on the head of the driver. And ideally, we could even go higher than this just to make it easier to hit it higher, but we can start with that. Make sure you have that set up to where you can hit it to a maximum length. Alright, well, I want to thank you for submitting your golf video to betterbirdies.com. Submit another one sometime later. Good luck.